KTN News.
Away from El Nino funds, President William Ruto has set January 1st as the date for the implementation and complete rollout of universal health coverage. He says conversations around regulations involving different stakeholders will start next week. Meanwhile, the president has directed that KEMSA and MEDS, a faith-based medical supplies unit, to work together in medical supplies across the country. He says this will bring down the cost of healthcare.
President William Ruto recently signed 4 health acts which will soon be actualized. Among the key ingredients in the rollout of UHC is the enactment of regulations that will bring to life the laws. The president has called on Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nakhumicha to finalize the regulations by December.
So again, good luck with that conversation, and it is my intention that before 1st of January, we must have settled that conversation so that we can effectively make sure that all Kenyans have access to universal health.
He insists that those who earn more must equally pay more for healthcare, while the ones at the bottom of the pyramid access free healthcare.
Health is not a luxury. Health is not something that anybody should miss because of their financial status. The indigents, the people who cannot pay, will be paid for by the government of Kenya. Those who can pay, depending on their ability, should pay depending on their ability.
Meanwhile, the Kenya Medical Supplies Authority, KEMSA, and Mission for Essential Drugs and Supply MEDS are now working together. This follows an earlier directive issued by the President William Ruto.
You had directed, and KEMSA is already working on it, that we pull our procurement together. That it's significant stock that we see here, we put together with KEMSA, we should be able then to achieve a good economies of scale, that eventually the last price that ends up to the patient is manageable.
Ruto spoke while officiating the commissioning of a state-of-the-art microbiology lab by MEDS that costed over 100 million shillings.
This new facility will increase the capacity of the laboratory to carry out our wider range of tests, hence enhance contribution to improving quality of healthy commodities in the country and the region, and fighting the menace of counterfeit medicines.
Local manufacturing is essential to UHC. Lowering the cost of drugs and medical supplies will make the system sustainable.
President Ruto said there is a need for support for local manufacturers in building capacity in scaling up healthcare in the country. Husna Mohammed, KTN News, Nairobi.
Controversial businesswoman